Hey food lovers, and welcome back to CooklyEats. Stop settling for bland, bottled dressings because restaurant-quality salad dressing isn't magic, expensive ingredients, or some guarded culinary school secret. It's simple science, perfect ratios, and technique. Today, we're revealing the real methods chefs use to build flavor, balance, acidity, and create those silky emulsions that cling to every single bite. After this video, I promise, your salads will never taste the same again. Let's dive in. Most home cooks assume restaurants are using rare vinegars, super fancy imported oils, or some secret ingredient they can't buy. But here's the truth. They're usually using the same pantry staples you already own. The real difference is in their technique, their ratios, and how they layer flavors with intention. Forget those bottled dressings that are always too sweet, way too thick, or just have a flat one-note flavor. We're about to change all that. So, what is the secret? It all starts with balance. Every great dressing, whether it's creamy, a vinaigrette, citrusy, or spicy, begins with a golden ratio. For a classic restaurant vinaigrette, the most important ratio to remember is 3 parts oil to 1 part acid. Think 3 tablespoons of olive oil for every 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. That's your base. Now, for creamy dressings, the ratio is a little different. Start with a half cup of a creamy base like mayo or Greek yogurt. Then add 2 to 3 tablespoons of acid and finish with a splash of water or milk to get the perfect consistency. Let's break down these foundational building blocks. The oil is what gives your dressing richness and that satisfying mouthfeel. The acid, like vinegar or lemon juice, brings brightness and cuts through the richness. The emulsifier is the magic ingredient that holds the oil and acid together, preventing them from separating. And finally, the seasoning is what gives the dressing its unique personality and depth. Let us do a live demo of a super simple house vinaigrette to show you how easy this is. In this bowl, I have 3 tablespoons of good extra virgin olive oil. To that, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Now for our emulsifier, a half teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a pinch of salt, and some freshly cracked black pepper. Now watch this. As I whisk, you can see the oil and vinegar, which normally separate, coming together into one smooth, creamy liquid. That's emulsification happening right before your eyes. It's that simple. And look how it coats the back of the spoon. That's exactly what you want it to do on your lettuce. Now for the part where restaurants really shine, flavor amplifiers and texture. Chefs treat dressing like its own complete dish, not just a simple topping. One trick is to bloom your spices. Just gently warm them in the oil before you mix everything else in. This wakes up their essential oils and makes the flavor so much more intense. Always toast nuts before you blend them into a dressing. It brings out their nutty, deep flavor. Another great technique is to steep aromatics like a smashed garlic clove or a dried chili in your oil for about 20 minutes, then remove it. You get all the flavor without the harsh, raw bite. And here's a big one. Use citrus zest, not just the juice. The zest contains all the fragrant oils and adds a much brighter, more complex citrus note than the juice alone. If your dressing tastes a little too sharp, a tiny bit of honey or maple syrup is the perfect way to balance that acidity without making it sweet. It's all about creating layers of flavor. Let's also talk about viscosity or thickness. Things like mustard, mayo, Greek yogurt, avocado, tahini, or even an egg yolk act as powerful stabilizers. They don't just add flavor, they help create and maintain a thick, stable emulsion that won't break on you. This is how restaurants get those dressings that are both creamy and light at the same time. Next up are the pro techniques that anyone can do at home. First, when you're making a vinaigrette, add the oil slowly in a thin, steady stream while you whisk constantly. This is the key to creating a stable emulsion that won't separate. If you have a blender or an immersion blender, use it. It's the fastest way to get an ultra-smooth, perfectly emulsified texture, especially for creamy dressings. The most important rule, taste at every single step. Add your ingredients, whisk, and then taste. Does it need more acid? More salt? Maybe a little sweetness to balance it out. Adjust as you go. Your palate is your best guide. Finally, once you think your dressing is perfect, let it chill in the fridge for at least 15 minutes before serving. This gives all the flavors time to meld together and marry. And don't worry if things go wrong. It's all fixable. If your dressing separates, just add another half teaspoon of mustard and whisk vigorously. It'll come right back together. If it tastes too acidic or sharp, whisk in a little more oil or a tiny drop of honey. And if it's just bland, it probably needs more salt. Don't be afraid to add another pinch. A little extra lemon zest or some fresh herbs can also bring a dull dressing back to life. One last secret. Restaurants don't just limit these amazing dressings to lettuce. Think bigger. This simple vinaigrette we just made is a fantastic marinade for grilled chicken or fish. It's also incredible drizzled over roasted vegetables right when they come out of the oven. You can use a creamy dressing as a delicious sandwich spread instead of plain mayo. It's the perfect way to dress a pasta salad. And of course, any of these dressings make a fantastic dip for raw veggies like carrots, cucumbers, and bell peppers. It's all about making one versatile component that can elevate multiple dishes. And that's it. The secrets are out. You now have the tools to create restaurant-quality flavor right in your own kitchen, without the restaurant prices. If you try any of these techniques or make your own signature dressing, please tag us on social media. We absolutely love seeing your delicious recreations. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and come back to CooklyEats every week for more delicious, smart, and budget-friendly cooking. Thanks for watching.